to another Hero Spotlight made possible by Kabam's Content Creators Program, and today is Captain America Infinity War, but let's be honest, we all know him as Nomad, you know, those of us that know him from the comics. But I wonder, does he oil his beard? How does he get it so textured and rugged? I'll tell you what, that's probably where he stores all these passives, because dude's got a massive amount. But anyway, check it out. This guy is the one that makes the team better, and the team makes him better. So to say he has a lot of synergies is an understatement. It's pretty crazy. So every class is represented here to different effect, as well as Cap's own abilities, and more on this later. Let's get into the meat of the beat. So first, let's talk abilities. This dude can store 5 charges of kinetic potential provided by his Wolverine-ish single blade claws type thing, and he can get these in a variety of ways, like being struck or while blocking incoming attacks, and he definitely gets them when he's stunned. So, however, once you've built them up, they fall pretty fast after the first couple start going, so you want to keep on building these guys up as much as possible. Now, once you're charged, which basically is a minimum of 1 charge, he gains attack, physical resistance, and energy resistance. Just look at how he eats attacks from Winter Soldier, or how he takes less damage from Cold Snap once he's charged. So it's actually a pretty important thing to have. Now, he can stop the unstoppable. He can straight up stop it. Stopping the unstoppable. That's pretty crazy. And he can glance, which is nuts. That pretty much takes care of critical attacks. That takes care of ability accuracy, things like that. So it's kind of like I would say maybe a poor man's Ant-Man, but not really a poor man, because I mean, look at that beard. So, moving on. Now, when using a special attack, he consumes all the charges, so you gotta be smart about when and where you're going to use them. Now, his SP1 deals a serviceable amount of damage and also inflicts bleed for 3.5 seconds, but probably more importantly is that he reduces your opponent's defensive ability accuracy if you're kinetically charged. So, Magic, sorry baby, Limbo another time. Stark Spidey, no evades for you, bro. Now, the SP2 has the greatest potential here. As you can see, you've got 574 attack per stack and an additional 0.5 seconds of stun also per stack. Now, if you get a Fury in there, you got yourself a stew going. Now, just check out that damage. Now, as for the SP3, you're charged, so you get damage added for each different class you have on your team, up to 2 classes, not including Cap himself. So you also get 1 more charge that's non-consumable as a separate stack that lasts 30 seconds. So that's even more potential for damage output. That's actually pretty exciting. Now, his leadership passive, this dude has a lot going on for him. His passives are stacked, represented for each class. If a mutant is on the team, he gains a kinetic charge after a special, which is great because he consumes them all on special attacks, so his ability to keep a charge is greatly increased, which also increases his defensive and offensive abilities. Now, having a skill on the team, if you're charged, can instantly purify debuffs. Unfortunately, Thanos' Chaos Flipped Control Madness thingy isn't a debuff. Sorry about that one, it didn't do much there. However, here's a couple of great examples of it in play. Now, Mystics allow you to gain a kinetic charge each time a buff expires on the opponent. This is absolutely fantastic for staying charged throughout the fight, especially on those high buff opponents. Now, Science, Cosmics, and Tex all have well-timed blocks to place stackable debuffs. Science places Weakness, Cosmics place Armor Break, and Tex, they place Petrify, keeping that power gain in check. Now, there's some pretty fantastic things about Cap here, including his block proficiency. It is way up there, so you can take a lot of hits and you can take a lot of blocked hits. This makes him very valuable for questing. Dude does great damage, has great defense, and he has great synergies, and he's a great team player. So guys, this was my early look at Captain America Infinity War, or Nomad, whatever you want to call him. I hope you liked the video, and if you did, go ahead and click subscribe, click like, leave a comment, share it with your friends, share it with your mama. All that stuff helps me out, and remember, stay dorky, and I'll catch y'all on the flip.